Canadians vote amid tragedy. Trump's bold claims for a cherished 51st state. As Canadians prepare to head to the polls this Monday, the atmosphere is charged with emotion and urgency. The recent election campaign has been dominated by the controversial remarks of U.S. President Donald Trump, whose threats of tariffs and suggestions of annexing Canada have stirred a wave of national pride and support for Liberal Prime Minister Mark Carney, a fresh face in politics with a strong background in leading major central banks. However, the campaign took a tragic turn on Sunday when a devastating incident occurred at a Filipino community festival in Vancouver, where a man drove an SUV into a crowd, resulting in a heartbreaking loss of at least 11 lives and leaving many others injured. In light of this tragedy, Mr. Carney paused his campaign activities, and both he and Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre acknowledged the somber event during their final campaign rallies. According to a recent poll by CTV News Globe and Mail Nanos, Mr. Carney's Liberals are currently leading with 42.6% support, just ahead of Mr. Poilievre's Conservatives at 39.9%. Another poll from EKOS suggests a slightly larger lead for the Liberals, indicating they could secure a majority in the 343-seat House of Commons without needing to rely on smaller parties. Last week, Trump re-entered the conversation, threatening a hefty 25% tariff on Canadian-made cars, claiming that the U.S. does not want them. He even went so far as to suggest that he might use economic force to make Canada the 51st state of the United States. In a social media post on Monday, he reiterated this idea, wishing Canadians luck and urging them to elect a leader who would drastically cut taxes and boost their economy if they joined the U.S. Standing at the Ambassador Bridge, a historic symbol of cooperation between Canada and the U.S., Mr. Carney expressed his dismay at the changing dynamics, attributing the shift to Trump's trade war, which he claims has disrupted the global economy and betrayed Canada. He emphasized that his extensive experience in economic matters positions him as the best candidate to navigate these turbulent waters. On the other hand, Mr. Poilievre has tapped into the growing concerns of Canadians regarding the rising cost of living, crime, and the housing crisis, appealing particularly to younger voters. At a rally in Oakville, Ontario, he urged citizens to act quickly, stating, "Time is running out. Only one more day to bring home change so that Canadians can afford food in homes and live on safe streets." As the election approaches, Mr. Carney is also working to distance himself from the legacy of former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who announced his resignation earlier this year amid declining popularity. With the Conservatives once leading by a significant margin, the stakes are high as Canadians prepare to make their voices heard at the ballot box.